Well, I just watched a video of the accident in Fort Worth, Texas. I will watch some videos on it. Man, when the weather's bad, all I can do is say slow down. Like, I don't know the situation or what happened or what those people were thinking that were involved in that wreck. You know, it's an unfortunate accident. Some people lost their lives. You know, it's a sad day. But just, bad weather's here right now, so what I can tell you is that you need to slow down, be more alert, and drive safe. Like, I bobtailed in this weather to Illinois, and the road conditions were not good. They were not good, but it was still safe enough not to pull over. I felt like it was still safe enough not to pull over. So we took it slow, we were safe, and we drove bobtail to Illinois. Then we picked up an empty trailer and we brought it back. And the roads were still kind of icy. They were not too bad. We only had to slow down a couple times, but you know, we slowed it down in certain areas to like 45 miles per hour, and all the other traffic around us was going 45 miles per hour. We made sure that we kept a good following distance. That's really important. Really important is following distance. In the wintertime, let's times our following distance by 3. Like, let's be really far back away from the vehicle in front of us, because we need a good safe following distance. It's going to take longer to stop this truck. So if we back off of the cars for a further following distance, and we look at them and we're watching the cars in front of us and they start to kind of skid, we know, get off that gas pedal, make sure we're off that gas pedal, start slowing down, because there's an icy spot. You know, there's a lot of telltale signs of what's going to happen in front of you by just watching the cars in front of you. If you see brake lights, get off that gas pedal right then. Get off that gas pedal. Make sure that you're watching the car in front of you. Make sure that you're doing everything safe. So what I tell my students, and what I told my students yesterday, is, hey, you see the cars putting on their brakes up there? They're tapping them, whatever. Get off your gas pedal. Make sure you keep that following distance. You don't know if they're going to stop. It's going to take us even longer to stop this truck because the road conditions are not the best. Now, we made it all the way to Illinois. We made it all the way to Illinois and back. And we made it in one piece. We didn't have no accident because we followed the rules of winter driving. Slow down. Increase your following distance. If it's too bad, pull over. And I was ready to, if the weather got really bad, I was willing to pull over and just call it a day. Like, if the weather got that bad, I was just gonna say, hey, we're done for the day, we'll start again tomorrow. I knew that there was a snowstorm coming to Illinois today, so I was like, man, I really don't want to stay in Illinois if I don't have to. But plain and simple, if it was that bad, I'm gonna stay there, and I don't care. If I'm stuck there for 5-6 days, so be it. It's better for my life. Yesterday we ran out of windshield wiper fluid. When the car in front of you, the vehicles in front of you are passing you, they're gonna be throwing up salt off the road. That salt kept getting on the window, so we were using windshield wiper fluid to clean it off so we could see. Well, we started running low on window fluid, and I thought I had an extra container of it, but I couldn't find it. I found it today. I found my extra bottle today, but we ended up running out. We went to a Pilot, and we got there when the lady bought the last one. So then we went up the road to a TA. No, it was a Petrol. Excuse me, it was a Petrol. We went in there, and I said, hey, I don't see your window washer fluid. Where's that at? She goes, it's right over there if we have any. I saw a box on the floor. It said window washer fluid. I picked it up. Didn't have none. So I said, man, I saw a truck shop at this TA. I said, I know normal truck drivers are too lazy to walk over there, so I bet money that they have some, because it was kind of far from the Petro. and I was parked at the fuel bay. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna walk over there, see if they have any. I walked over there, bought me 2 bottles. It cost me $12. It cost me $12. I could have spent some time and got Prime to reimburse me on it and all that, but really it's $12. My life is worth more than $12. I'll go ahead and spend the $12 and put it in myself. I ain't gonna complain about it. Like, we're playing with my life. And then I ended up, just a while ago, I was looking for that window washer fluid because I knew there was another bottle in here, and I finally found it. So I just didn't look hard enough, because usually I keep a bottle of extra window washer fluid bottle at the foot of my bed, and for some reason this time I put it under my bed. So I did find it, and I knew I had one in here, and I just filled up the reservoir, like, I don't know, 2 months ago. It takes 2 gallons of window washer fluid to fill it up. So right now mine's full, minus what we used on the way back. And we only had to clean off on the way back, we only had to clean off the windows like 2 times. And I told my student, I said, man, I bought this window washer fluid, and since I paid for it, it's even better windshield washer fluid, and we only had to use it twice. And I paid good money for that. That's high dollar stuff. I was all like, just go ahead and clean the windows anyways. Let's make sure that they're clean. So we used it again just because I was all like, man, I want to feel like I use my money wisely. And realistically, I did use my money wisely, because if you can't see, that's super dangerous. So from the pilot to the place to pick up the trailer, it was hard to see. We cleaned off the mirrors and windows at the pilot so we could see. Then when we got our trailer, we drove from the place we picked up our trailer further south to Petrol, and by then the windows were dirty again, so we cleaned them off there, and that's whenever I found the windshield washer fluid. So just remember, keep an extra bottle of windshield washer fluid on your truck for winter. You might want to bring, like, make sure your trucks are stocked up on food, water, make sure you have some blankets, make sure you have some pillows. I was up in PA one time, and we were stuck in this deep snow, and I had to sit there for a whole day. But the trucks that were already in there, some of them were in there longer than that, because they were stuck in the snow, like they were almost buried. Well, I woke up that night, heard all this loud noise, and the truck next to me, a company did a welfare check on their driver, and their driver's truck, I guess he idled it because he didn't have an APU. Well, sometime I guess it either ran out of fuel or it died on him, and he didn't make it. I woke up to them taking his driver door off, and I'm parked right next to him, and they brought his body out the side, and he didn't make it. So you want to look at everything out here. Like, make sure you have enough blankets, make sure you're warm. They said that he probably was asleep when it happened, because you don't really feel how cold you are when you're asleep, because you're asleep. And they said that he probably went into like cardiac arrest from being that cold or something. And it's a sad day. It's a real sad day. So make sure that y'all are taking care of yourself out here too. Winters are not fun out here. You'll get stuck. Make sure you have some kitty litter on the truck. We're in February right now, so it's the worst month of the winter in my opinion. Be safe out there. Be safe. Increase that following distance. And that's all I got for this video. And I appreciate everyone that's been following me. I've been really busy. Haven't been putting up videos like I should. I need to get more on top of that. But definitely, I have a lot of good information on my channel, so definitely subscribe. Ring the bell to get all my latest videos. Once I get 1,000 subscribers, I would like to do my lives again so I can answer real life questions y'all may have. But thanks for subscribing and keep watching. I'm out.